What's up, Wheatfield? How y'all doing? This is your girl Lottie coming back with another channeled messenger here on Tears and Wheat Tarot Show, when you sure enough never know what you're gonna get. Today feels a little thick, y'all. It feel real thick. I'm telling you, like that cold, old school Crisco thick. I don't know how it's gonna fare out. I don't know what the message is gonna be. I don't know none of it. I'm just trying to figure out, is we woke yet? I don't even know. It's like 10 o'clock or some shit like that. We finna go to a little parade downtown though. I think that's gonna be fun. And then the weather is pretty nice too. It's like about 50 something degrees today. So yeah, I know, 50 something degrees. But it's winter time, so you know somebody say 50 degrees outside, you probably ain't got no coat on, you done threw some shorts on, you think it's hot. Yeah, you know. I ain't, well, let's get a sip, because I gotta still wake up. You know what I'm saying? I got my princess cup today, y'all. I'm feeling like a princess. My daddy is the eternal Lord of all. Of course, I'm a princess. That's how I feel. You want this? This one? Yeah, let's get some chakra. We got about 17 decks of cards on the table, y'all. I promise you, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 decks of cards on this here table. I don't know what we gonna pull. And it ain't like this is all the, nope. I feel that though. The spine is sitting in the spirit. Because that's what I was just about to say. I don't know what we're going to pull. And it ain't even like that's half of them. It's about half, a little more than half, a little less than half. I don't know how many decks of cards we got now. Probably like about 30. Something like that. Prayer. Prayer is here. That's always a good thing. I've been praying in the spirit this morning because I have no idea what's going to happen today. I just don't. I do not. I mean, and that's every day, though. We never know what's going to happen throughout the day. I mean, it is just like, you know, a prayer. Like, it's uncertain. You have to pray. And everything that we say is a prayer. It is. Ooh, we did a reel on Facebook, and it came out to be like a self-care card. I got a self-care deck, too. It's sitting right here. These is new. I just unboxed them this morning. This morning. Yeah. So, we got, practicing non-judgment. Practicing non-judgment today, y'all. Can you do that? Yeah, I don't care what day you get this message, but just take it as an opportunity to practice some non-judgment. Think about something that you would judge yourself for harshly and let that shit go. Don't judge it. Nothing. You know what I mean? Think about something that you would judge somebody else for and let that shit go too. I mean, do them the same way you just did you. Yeah, give it back. Pay it forward. You know what I mean? And, you know, make today a day of kindness. Just do something nice for the sake of being nice. You know, just because it make it feel good. Put a little deposit into your spiritual bank. And you know, because, warning, you do something nice for a person. That person ain't going to be the person that do something nice for you. So you got to do something nice just for the sake of being nice. Like, let it go. Just, it's nice, it's out there, it's in the ether, it's in the universe, right? Boop, drop a deposit into your spiritual bank. Now, one of these days, when you are in need of something, it's gonna come back, and it ain't gonna come back from the person that you was nice to. It never do. So, is that the card we gonna talk about? Is that it? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Self-worth is here too. That popped out. I feel some energy behind there. We got self-worth, perception, renewal, gossip. Gossip is in there, and gratitude. Just to run through that little set. And look what's right over here. Growth. Yeah, we got grief behind there too. But I don't really feel grief. I feel gossip. You know, people be talking trash. Always be wanting to talk shit. You know? And I can feel that too, because I be on social media. You know, now, like, I never really was a big social media person. And now I'm exposed to a lot of social media. And it just, well, I feel like all I hear is just gossip, gossip, gossip. Yeah, death to that shit. Abundance. That's grown. Abundance is here. Completion. So this could be somebody going to pass, is pointing in the past, I feel, or like recently, somebody recently passed. And maybe there's some money or something like that. Spirit is saying, yeah, like a life insurance policy, an inheritance or something like that that could be going on. And maybe that's why this person is in prayer. You know what I mean? You have to Is it a challenge about the inheritance? Yeah, yeah. And maybe it's gossip about it, people talking and chattering all about what's what. And whoever you are, that self-worth card came out too. So I feel like this inheritance is for you. Like, it's something that that you're supposed to have, not like worthiness of it, but you're supposed to have it. Like, it's yours, it was left to you, it was given and gifted and handed down. I feel spirit saying handed down to you, right? And there's a whole, pray about it, stand into prayer and becoming okay with the fact that you have this abundance. You have this abundance, and that it came from probably from somebody passing. Because often, I mean, of course, who wouldn't want the person, right? You would want the person, your relationship, that connectivity with that person. Because that's more important than any money. You know what I mean? Especially if it was close to you, somebody like a parent or a grandparent or something like that. You would rather have the person than any abundance that would come because they passed, right? So, but know that if they left it to you, they left it for a reason. Now there's a thing about service, because I see the service card is also here. What are you going to do with the abundance? Maybe that is where your prayer should be placed. Like, move it, your prayer, and think about, now that I have this abundance because somebody passed, what am I going to do with that in terms of providing a service, right? And then behind that, we have dissipating. And this is kind of sitting here waiting for something to happen. Spirit is talking to you. Maybe you're ruminating and thinking and forward thinking about it. But I see perseverance is coming up next. Out behind that, something that you have to persevere through. And faith, having faith that you can do it. And whatever it is that you're looking at is something that you are passionate about doing. Maybe you've always wanted to do this thing and just didn't have the startup, the capital, to do that. And now that you do, and it came about in this way, it could be some sort of guilt or feeling about that. Like, I get to do my dream, I have the capital to invest and do all this stuff. But there could be some chatter right here. Maybe people talking behind the scenes, saying this, that, and the other. Maybe people are trying to, because look, bittersweet. Whatever that you're going to do and how you're going to move forward, it could end up feeling bittersweet. Bittersweet, one, because the capital, the money came from somebody passing, a completion, a death here, right? It's an inheritance. And then you got people, and always, a lot of times, when listen, I'm going to be brass tacks, because I don't know if this is for real, but this is what I feel like. Seriously, you get an inheritance like that, people be wanting to be all in your fuck pocket. People that don't even have nothing to do with fuck shit. Like, you do, like, why are you... It wasn't left to you. They wasn't even your parent. They wasn't your grand. They wasn't nothing. And even if they was, I mean, we could talk about like brother, sister, cousin, whatever. Folks be wanting to having a hand out. And they think that they supposed to get some shit from your shit. Fuck that, If it was left to you, go in the spirit, in this prayer state right here, and pray to the spirit, because there's something in here in a service that you've been wanting to provide, that you've been wanting to push out, that you didn't have the capital to do. And now you need to sit there and pray and ask for the spirit to guide you, because you're worthy of this right here. You're supposed to have it. And you're supposed to use it for your service. Something that's going to give you a foundation. Something that is going to give you longevity. Something that's going to keep you going and keep you fed and provided for. Provision. Yeah. And it might be bittersweet. And when stuff like this happens, trust, folks fall off. You get to see who real and who not. Money has a weird fucking way of showing you who for you and who not for you. It really do. Take it as a lesson and a blessing, because it's going to reveal some real shit to you, and it's going to be bittersweet. It is. I hear wisdom. Okay. Yeah. It's going to be bittersweet, but that's all right. You will get through it. When you shining, yeah. All of yet winning. I'm telling you. Because folks get kind of, you know, Father, bless these cards. Thank you so much. Use them as a tool for your wheat field. Edify me so that I may edify you. Edify your wheat so that they may edify you. Let us come together over this message so that we can all be edified. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, thank you. I feel it. Thank you. Yeah, I see bittersweet, passion, faith, perseverance. And maybe folks gonna be sitting around watching you. Folks could be sitting around watching you. That could be you in this screen right here. Right here. And folks could be sitting around watching you in an old ass motherfucking way, looking at you in an old light and some old shit. Like, oh, she used to be this, or they used to be that, he used to be this, he used to be that. Yeah, it's not no more. And that shit is gonna be bittersweet. Cause a part of the chatter I hear is, oh, they think they suchy muchy because that. Nope. You just make the opportunity based on what was left to you. And maybe that's why it was left to you, because they knew that you was gonna do something with it and not piss it off. Because oftentimes folks leave shit to people and they piss it off. They don't start no business. They don't, make investments. They get pissed down the drain. Don't do that. You got a service here. Go into the spirit and do your service. And you got some perseverance. You got some tenacity. Yeah, you got it. That's why it was given to you. Why? I looked up at this thing right here. Balance. Because you was going to be balanced with it. Everybody go get them a little something, when they get a little bread. But you're going to do something different. You're going to have a service. You're going to actually, do what you're supposed to do with it. Use it for provision. Use it for capital, to start something, to work something, to provide a service to people. Do you want either one of these, this one or this one, both of them? Neither one of them? Okay. Do something with it. We got Treasure Island on the bottom. That's saying that the gift is in you. It is. The gift is in you. And building blocks is right behind that. Maybe this capital, again, is going to give you the building blocks that you need. Imagine that. Maybe you can't imagine it. Maybe you can't imagine that this shit is going to come together like that. Maybe you can't imagine it coming together. You need to flip that shit, young wheat. Flip it. See yourself come together with the fact that you can do whatever the hell that you want to do. Again, soulmates is somebody, could be somebody close to you. I see this as somebody close, and oftentimes this card feel like grief to me. It do. Like missing somebody. And maybe missing somebody, having them look over, watching over you in the spirit. They hold the key to your heart or the key to this situation. But whoever else, is somebody else here that holds the key to your heart. Look at that. They got the key in their hand and the lock is on your chest. But if you see at the top, it is a whole spirit guide over there. Maybe somebody lost their soulmate because they keep flipping in the reverse. That's how I feel the energy. And maybe you're trying to figure out how you're going to go on without this person. Spirit said, yeah, how you going to go on without this person? Yeah. Regeneration is here. Like you're going to have to regenerate and restart your whole life. Like in some kind of way. And maybe you still questioning why. Like, why did this happen? Why? How did this happen? Why did it happen? Why now? I feel, why now? Look, split the deck right back here on this reverse soulmate. That's what happened. I'm taking that off. Yeah, I feel like, again, somebody passed. What's up, yo? I put my whole deck of cards back up here the wrong way. Exchanging gifts, though, is another card that's in here wrong. So maybe this give and take, something about this give and take. Again, I feel like it's, money. It's going to have you blessed. Whatever it is, it's a blessing. It is. And it's so that you could be good. Whoever this person was, they thought about making sure that you were going to be good in the case something happened to them. Again, to be fair, make sure that you're going to be good if something happened to you. And now it's in a reverse because something is going on. Something's wrong with maybe this inheritance. Maybe somebody around you not being fair. That's what I feel on that now. You know what I mean? Like, because again, when folks pass and there's money involved, people get stupid and they act in strange ass fucking ways. It shows you who's for you and who's not for you, Yeah. People who you thought was your motherfucking relies, your day ones, they could get real motherfucking funny acting when there's money involved. Here's the two. In reverse. They can get real motherfucking funny when money is involved. Yeah. And how you feeling like this? Left out. Or they feel left out. Somebody might feel left out. Feeling like I'm always being left out. Why I don't never get nothing? Why don't nobody think about me? Maybe that shit wasn't for them. Are they grown ass person? Cause that's how I feel. Like it wasn't even supposed to be for you. But they can't see it though. Look at this observer in the reverse. They can't see that shit. Only thing they see is that somebody else got something and they ain't get shit. Yeah. I feel like bittersweet. I do. This exchanging gifts and bittersweet. That's what I feel. Like somebody mad as a fuck about not getting something because somebody else passed. Maybe it went to the kids. You know what I mean? Maybe, like I said, it could be, the fact that it went to the babies or to the oldest. Somebody who's gonna do something with it. Yeah. Cause all that glitters and gold, and somebody thought that they was finna get this shit. They did. Somebody, look at it. It looked like a whole spirit face up in here. Somebody thought that they was finna get some shit, and it didn't happen like that. It didn't happen like that. And now they bittersweet. Now they bitter. And you going on to do what you're supposed to do to get into your service is going to feel bittersweet because you're going to end up having to leave a whole motherfucking bunch of people behind. You're going to have to leave motherfuckers behind. You're going to have to leave their ass alone because they don't show you that they not for you for real. They was for you until you change. Time to go in reverse. Deep knowing. No, see, look, yo. I just literally just sat up here. Y'all see me? Peace is in reverse. Here and now is in reverse. So this shit happened. And I feel it in the past. It happened in the past. Something, and it's been fucked up ever since then. It ain't been no peace. That's how I feel. Because folks probably don't see that you are the gift. But you are. You know that it wasn't, you wasn't supposed to get this. Shit. Yes, you are. Blessed is in reverse. Because somebody feel like you wasn't supposed to be blessed. You know? All this shit. What the hell? Time to change. Somebody don't want you to change. Somebody don't want you to be different. Somebody don't want this shit to come together. Your building blocks. They don't want you to get this shit. They don't want you to clean your life up. They don't want you to have what's fated for you. They don't want you to close out this fucking cycle. You know, to get into what it is that you're supposed to have for your life. And you've been set up to be able to do that, young wheat. And folks around you is going to be pissed. They going to be pissed. I ain't never had my cars all fucked up like this. This a mixed up ass shit. And it's probably something like, again, you going to see this. What did I just say? You going to see who not for you. Who not for you. That's what you going to see. And it's fucked up. Yeah, that money bring that shit out of people. It do. Money will ruin your whole motherfucking family. Because folks get jealous. Jealousy. Envy. What did I just say? It causes what? This is what it causes. Chaos and conflict. It's going to show you who the fuck is for you or not. And you going to know it. You going to know for sure. Your ass is not motherfucking for me. And it's time for me to do what? G-fucking-O. G-O. Excuse my language, y'all. Y'all know how I am. I'm spiritual, real spiritual, not religious at all. So this shit come out the way that it come out. Most High told me words is words. I'm not to have a profane mouth and just be like all over the place with it. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And this stuff pisses me off, though. Stuff like this piss me off. It do. Because again, somebody be feeling like that they supposed to have all of this, but all that glitter ain't fucking gold. It's just not. It's not. You mess around and get an inheritance of some bread, and I'm talking about some real bread, like some real bread. Folks get funny acting real fuck fast. And people that you thought that got your back, your motherfucking really day ones, like we've been rocking for them this shit for how long? And you gonna turn and flip on me like that and leave you feeling just like this? Because they really feel like that, because they not the ones that got the motherfucking bread. And they probably want you to share. Give me some. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nope. Them your motherfucking building blocks. Them your building blocks. Why? Because you going to be the one that do it by the book. You're going to be the one to do it by the book. And there's no place like home. This shit happened in the home. Yeah, it did. Yeah. It's going to be your fam. It's going to be your rellies. All because this. Somebody passed, yo. Somebody passed. And your service is wrapped up in there. Yeah, weak. Anything else, Father? What I'm feeling? I feel moon. No. What you want? This one? Okay. Look, what did I say? Bam. A change gon' come. But I know it's time. Time for what? For the truth to be told. For the truth to be told. But know this, it's a higher power at work. God is always on the scene. God is always on the scene. God always got your back. Always, always, always. You see that key right there on the top of the head? That lock space? The top of the mind. It reminds me of the key in the heart, right? One had the key on the heart, the lock on the heart, like somebody had the key to your heart. Now I feel like that same person done left you something that's going to unlock your mind or whatever you have in there, your thoughts, your ideas, your ability to create. They left you a key to be able to unlock your mind, to bring out what you have in there, to be able to create it and bring it into the physical, I feel. Yeah, this abundance that was left to you when somebody passed is going to help you bring about, Father. Ooh, I'm sorry, y'all. I just got a wave of emotion. Ooh, I'm sorry, this is hard. It is. Ooh. This the one, right? Okay. Ooh. Goodness. Goodness. Hold on, y'all. Ooh. Wow. Wow. Come on, Father. Yep. Look what's on the bottom. A harvest. A harvest. Yeah. Ooh, thank you, Father, for these tools, these cards as tools to deliver a message to your wheat field. I'm your willing, surrendered messenger, a vessel for you to use. Please use me. Let it be edifying unto self so I can edify you. Edify your wheat so that they may edify you. Let us come together over this message so we all may be edified to edify you. Remembering that you are the giver and taker of all life. Yes, you are. And if you've left this to this wheat, please give them the strength and perseverance to balance this thing out, because they're going to go through a bittersweet situation with family. I feel it's gonna be family. It's always family. It's always family. And that be the part that tear your heart up. It do. It be because it's like you supposed to be my rally. You supposed to have my back. You know what I mean? You supposed to be, oh yeah, especially if, oh yeah. And that's hurtful. That's hurtful, that's hurtful, especially I feel a young person, you know what I mean? And this is, it's just not cool. It's just not. It's not. Naked is in reverse because people wasn't being real. They wasn't being real. They wasn't. Look at this. My shit all mixed up again, yo. What is going on? This is some fucked up shit. This is like, you know, people that you never thought would be like this that would turn and flip-flop on you. That's how I feel. My cards feel like they just flip-flopping. Like, it's like, and I'm the one that's shuffling these shits. Stay grounded, though. Stay rooted in knowing who you are and that this was left to you for a reason. You ain't got to do shit else. It's gonna be bittersweet. It is. Surrender to that. Know that it was left to you. But motherfuckers might fight you. They might fight you. My head is saying, yeah, somebody being fought over something that was left to them, rightfully theirs. And you got people coming at you. Is there anything else in here? No. No, but what's this? Miracles on the bottom. Yeah, you might feel like it's a miracle. Like, wow, but at the same time, it's bittersweet. Maybe you don't even feel safe no more. But it was left to you so you could be safe. It was left to you so you could be safe. And what's on the bottom, we saw it in the other day. Self-worth. Look at this. Worthiness. Because you're going to be the one to actually do something for this shit. You're actually going to be the one to do something. You're not going to piss it off. You're going to put it into service and you're going to make it work. You go into prayer. That's what it is. We got surrender, prayer, service right here. And whatever it is, you know, it was hidden. Naked is in reverse, which means it was covered up. You couldn't see it. You didn't know it, or maybe you didn't see it coming. Yep, you didn't see it coming. Nobody saw it coming. Completion is death. Nobody saw it coming. And you're going to have to surrender to the fact that it happened. But what the abundance that came out of this unexpected death right here is going to put you right into your service. You just got to pray and stay strong because you're going to have some people coming after you with some bullshit. You are, but hold your faith and your perseverance and you could do it. You can get through it. It's going to be bittersweet as fuck. Love, okay. Father say get some love. What crystal? This one, this one, this one. Which one? This? Okay. Yeah, rose quartz. Ah, my love. Thank you. Thank you, Father, for this message. Thank you for edifying me, your willing vessel, your messenger. Please use these cards to edify me so that I may edify you. Give us a message for this week. Let them be edified so that they may edify you. Let us come together over this message so that we could fulfill our purpose. And then edify you, magnify ourselves, raise ourselves, lift ourselves up. This person has been left something and it came out of something that's very, very sad and hard for a family, period, which is lost. And then you throw money on top of that in the mix. A significant amount of money is what I feel, right? Get this breath on here. A significant amount of money. And folks is fighting over the money. It shows you who's for you and who's not. That's a blessing in disguise. Yes, it is. But help this week get through it to surrender to the what is and what it truly be like, y'all week. So that you can go on and move on. Because it was left to you for a reason. Because you have a service to do. I feel service. You have a service. And it's going to be great. It is. And you're going to be fine. You're going to get through it. And I believe at the end of the day, either one, this one, either way, you're going to be good. Your service is going to be amazing. It's divinely protected. You're going to be good. You're worthy of it. You're balanced. and you know how to bring shit together, it's going to come together. It's a 7 right now, which is a conflict, which is like lies, deceit, gossip. We saw the gossip early. I felt that. Like, yeah. Okay, let me slow down. This one. This one. Is it on this side? Is it on this side? Is it this? This one? Yep. 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 It is the essence of all Buddhas. I have the power to make each moment sacred. Everything is material for my liberation. That part right there, everything is material for your liberation. This blessing, this abundance that's came out of this whole thing is the material for your liberation. To free you from where you're at, to help you move forward, to allow you to go and do what it is that you're supposed to do. Do you want this? Do you want this? Oh, I was about to put it on there the wrong way. Is that what it was? Do you want this card? No. Anything else? Do you want anything else in here? No. Ashe. Thank you for telling me what I was about to do. Mess my deck up. Yeah. The second one, Mistress of the Labyrinth. Labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. Surrendering to it. The only way out of this situation is to go through it. You're going to have to battle. Not necessarily battle, but whatever the process is, for them to affirm and reaffirm that this belongs to you. And I don't even think it's really a question about it. It's just going through the process that's going to hurt. But going through the process is going to show you who's for you and who's not. Because when you jump into your service and everything get to cracking and then blow up and then do what it's going to do, you will know who's for you. And that's really what it is. Because again, everything is material for your liberation. That second sentence at the bottom. Everything is material for your liberation. This right here, abundance, is for you to be free. Free to create life the way that you need it to be. Free for you to create your service and get into your service. You've been gifted with something. Not just the gift of the cash to capital, but you have a gift. And I feel like it could be with your hands. It could be something to do with comforting. It could be, whatever the case may be. I'm not for sure. But I feel multiple things, but whatever it is around healing and care. You know what I mean? And that right there is something that's needed. So for the Most High to bring that service out into the ether. That's not why your person passed. That just is. Nothing gives life and takes life but the Most High God, our eternal Lord of all, controls that, acting in every single way and capacity. So however they left you, I feel for you. I felt that wave of emotion because it was unexpected. Like you didn't expect for this to happen. But now that it has, and you in this situation, people that you thought was for you, not for you. And it's coming out. It is. It's coming out. I hear, this could be a thing for multiple weeks. Yeah. Because that's common that people go through that. And it's just, to me, it's just sad. It's sad as shit. Anything else, Father? No. Hold on to yourself, though. We know that you're going to be good, But the blessing in all of it is that it shows you who for you and who not. And when you get to doing your service and you get into doing your thing, make sure that you do, use your capital wisely. Get people around you that know how to do long-term investments. Get people around you that know how to do business investments. You know how you set up your business accounts and all of that stuff so that you have longevity, right? Because that's what it's for. It is your material for your liberation. so you can come out of the grind and get into your service, because it's something on you that you're going to serve out. Yeah, this wasn't expected. It wasn't. But it's something that you're going to have to surrender to, and just realize it is. You don't have to. You're going to feel a kind of way. You are. But to work through those feelings and release it is going to be a process. Just work through it. I mean, like I want to say, don't get stuck in the stages of grief. That's what I feel. And when you go through both of these at the same time, not only are you still grieving the loss, but then you got family, people who were supposed to be close to you and have your back. We saw the yin and the yang, the one and the two, that's like day one rallies, right? People that's supposed to be right there with you, like, huh? And then if they turn on you like that, you not only dealing with the loss of a loved one, but you dealing with the loss of family, and you dealing with the chaos and the strife. We saw that come out in the wisdom cards, the conflict and the chaos. You right? So it's a lot to pull together. Again, mending is here, but by the book is here. And there's no place like home behind that. It's, especially if you lost a loved one, home is shook up. Rallies is falling out over bread. That's shook up, right? So home don't feel like, or maybe you had to move or whatever the case may be, and you had to make another, but even still, home itself, that grounding in that, has been shook up. And it might take a long time for it to be mended, for it to come back together again. This card right here, the distance symbol. Yeah. This transcends time and space, the meaning it could be used to heal subjects at great distances away, past traumas, or even positive energy to future events. I just think that that's pretty, especially when it comes to energetic healing of past traumas or even positive energy. I don't really feel it right now. It's just, I touched it in the card. My deck, like right now I'm touching my deck, it don't move. But when I touched it just a second ago, it slid. So I figured we needed to read that energy. That healing does need to be done. And I don't know what kind of, again, in your service, I feel, got my head down to service. Maybe you do something with energetic healing. Again, I felt healing, the touch earlier. So whoever you are, and maybe that's what it is that you're going to do. You know what I mean? You have some sort of healing touch, healing the heart space, releasing grief and pain, I feel. And yeah, it's going to be bittersweet because of the way everything came out and the way it played out. But again, that's what to show you, what's behind the scenes. Yeah, I can get it? Okay. Show you what's behind the scenes. Oh, my bad. Thank you so much for these cards, Holy Father, our eternal Lord of all, the infinite intelligence of the all, and the breath of life. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to sit and be a willing, surrendered vessel and deliver a message unto your wheat field. First, be edifying unto me so that I can edify you. Edify your wheat so that they may edify you. Let us come together over this message. Bring in the wheat that's supposed to receive it and let them resonate so that they may get this gift, this gift of a message, and have them be edified so that they can raise their vibration up. Let us come together so that we may raise up and magnify you and edify you. All these things we pray. Please seal us with your ashe. Is there anything else I should pray? Please give me the words that I should say. Backwards. Source says to release the grief over lost past ones. Is that right? Lost, past ones. Okay. Lost past ones. Release the grief over the ones that you've lost in the past. Now, are all of them? Yes. Because this is for more than 1 week. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Is there anything else I should pray? Okay. You must move forward. You must move forward using the gift given to you for sake of the eternal Lord of all, underline, exclamation point, Ashe. Yes, that's it. Exactly what I was feeling. Yeah, thank you, Father, for helping me interpret this. Thank you for giving me the words to pray. If we be in alignment now, will you please seal us with your Ashe? Please seal this space with your Ashe. Are we in alignment? Do we have your Ashe? All right, y'all, all right. Let's see what's behind the moon. Let's get what you don't see. Because there's a lot that you do see in terms of what was going on with the people around you. You could see that, but it's something that you don't see. Is there something that they don't see? They see it all? Do they know the why? No. Can we explain part of the why here? Yeah, okay. So that's what it is then. Because you see a lot. This is upside down too. Balance and spirit, practicality and spirituality. Let's get this. Bring love into the situation. Is in reverse. It ain't got no love in there. None. You want this one too? Nope. Let's put that back. We want that one. Bring love. Yeah, bring love into the situation. So again, love over here is on top of completion, prayer, and naked. Like you did not see this coming. It was covered up. And it feels like, you know, the love just left. Like, what the hell? This? No, this. A time for healing. You still need healing. You do. You need healing. And Father says to pray. Pray. Every word that you say is a prayer. Every word. So even when people coming against you like that, be mindful of what you say. Because every word is a prayer. And people are going to want you to act out of pocket. Just because they jealous, envious, I feel. Not even jealousy, but envious. And they're going to want you to, not necessarily want you to act out of pocket, but, you know, when people are envious, they want you to feel like how they feel. It's going to be bittersweet. You're going to have to fuck around and you're going to have to let folks go and let them go on. And you go on until everything heals and mends. Because it's a time for healing. But when you got this all mixed up, this right here, Father says, look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. So right over surrender to your service. Look at the bigger picture. You got the passing, prayer, time for healing. Looking at the bigger picture, surrendering to that. And that's hard, especially when somebody passed that's close to you. It's hard. Again, the why. Why did this happen? Why did this happen? Is there anything left in this deck? No, I feel it is heavy. Can we get one last energy? You said there's nothing left in the deck. I don't know why I just asked that, because you was not going to tell me we can get another card when it ain't nothing left in here. We got 2. Energy. Have faith in your dreams. Again, it's a service here. It is. Whatever that service was, it's a part of your dream. And material for your liberation came out of this passing. And it's going to give you the ability to move into your service. And it's going to be bittersweet. Because people are going to fight you about it. They are. But guess what? That personal issue is going to come to an end. It's going to be resolved. It's going to be resolved. The faith to do this dream is going to come from the resolution of this issue. The death of something's going to happen suddenly. And it's going to challenge. People are going to be challenged by this. They are. If it hasn't happened already, Father say, yeah, it did. Yeah. And again, time is fluid, you know what I mean? And if this is for more than 1 week, some could have happened and some may not have happened yet. Some could be going through it. Like I said, either it's happened or it hasn't happened. But you stay balanced. And balancing yourself, you might end up isolating yourself. You might go off to yourself and isolate you. Because you need to heal. This time for healing is here. You need to heal. And you need to go into prayer. And renewal is up underneath that. It's going to renew you. And again, Father say, no, not quest. Renewal, isolation, balance. This is the reading week. I of course, don't know who you are, but I pray that the Father resonates, brings you to this space and have you resonate with it. To know that you are going to be okay and that the only way out of this situation is through it. The only way out is through it. It might feel like a maze. It might feel like a whole bunch of twists and turns. You know what I mean? Like a whole bunch of paperwork, a whole bunch of processes, a whole bunch of appointments, a whole bunch of this, that, and the other. But the only way to get through it, only way to get out is to go through. And this is your weapon. Prayer. Stay prayed up. Stay prayed up. Stay balanced. Because there's probably going to be some shit to come against you that's going to try to make you come up out your shit, like lose your fucking mind, you know, for real. And you might need to go off and do some isolation, like stay to yourself for a minute. You know, just go into you, that hermit, that spiritual space, and sit there in prayer so you can get through it, the grief first, the grief. And then get to, get your ground, your feet back on the ground, get the ground back underneath your feet, I feel. You will come out renewed. You're going to come out renewed and you're going to come out ready to serve. But you got to surrender to the situation. I mean, all of it, all of the situation. Surrender to it. Know that it was left to you because you're worthy. You're going to do something with it. It's not going to go to waste. It's not going to be pissed off. You're going to put it into your service and you're going to do something great with it. And it's going to leave a legacy. It is the material for your liberation. Okay? Okay? Know this. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you just like I love me. And I love me because I love the source that made thee. All of us. All of us. Nothing gives or takes life but the source. And the source made everything. All things that the source make. Source is all of us. We are all source. And the source is acting out in every capacity that could possibly exist. Every capacity. So yeah, were you blindsided by this? Yes. But know that they are held in creation, in the spirit, with the eternal Lord of all. Oftentimes when people are called home and it's sudden like that, it's so jarring, right? It just like hits you like, what the? But know that it is the source that took them, nobody else. It is the source acting in every single capacity. And what comes out of that shows you who's for you and who's not for you. It's putting you into your purpose at the same time. Know that your person is resting in the spirit with the source. They are safe. You, beloved, are safe. You're safe. Safe, held in all of creation. You could never go anywhere. Anywhere. I pray that you know that you receive it into your heart, knowing that you could surrender to this bare naked truth because you're worthy. You're worthy of this. And stay grounded and rooted in that, because this harvest that we saw on the bottom is right there. But you have to be strong enough to go after it, to make the choice to sit with the Most High God and take the risk on the service that you're supposed to put out. Yeah. And fuck anybody else that got something to say against you, your service, or how everything went down. You might have to go off by yourself and isolate yourself for a minute. Pull back, fall back. And just kind of watch how these motherfuckers react. Yeah, because it'll let you know who for you and who not. And that's the real, and that's the blessing. That's a blessing. Till the next time, yo. Did with your girl Lati on Tears of Wheat to Rose show. When you show enough, never know what you're going to get. I love you. And we're going to call this an Ashe.